Good day, all you wonderful people. Welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, trail name Lookout, and I have to start with some big news. So last night, Danny and I night hiked 21 miles from the hot springs to where I am camped right now, and we reached here and were made aware that the path ahead is blocked because of a forest fire, a very large, serious forest fire, which at this point is only 5% contained. So Danny has a plan. He's already walked this section, so it's not a big deal for him. He's going to skip ahead. But for myself, who's planning to just keep heading north, this presents a few problems. One thing is that the trail closure is about 20 miles. So if I skip this section and carry on, I would probably have to come back and fill this in at some point. But this is really in the middle of nowhere. So getting back here at a later date would be expensive and a pretty long journey. I wouldn't be able to get back here pretty quickly. It would be expensive. So that means that now I have to decide what I'm going to do. Am I going to hold up and see if the trail opens again? Am I going to just skip ahead and hope for the best and come back and just pay the money? There's a lot of big decisions to be made today, and I am sat in this campsite after 3 hours of sleep, because when the sun just was beating down on my tent at 7 o'clock this morning, so yeah, 3 hours sleep, trying to make decisions on how I'm going to proceed with my PCT adventure. The only thing that I've really come up with so far is that whatever happens, it's not going to be ideal. Whatever choice I make, it's going to be hard to do the right thing. Whether it's I skip it and I never come back and just say, oh, okay, it's 20 miles, or whether I skip it for now and come back at a much greater cost, whether I sit around in this campsite or maybe go to a motel, and I could be waiting for weeks for the trail to reopen. At the moment, they said that they're going to close it for 2 months. So they might just be saying that 2 months just to say that, you know, they're going to assess it pretty soon, and it could be open in a couple of days, or it could be that it gets the end of 2 months and they say no, it's still not safe to walk through, and it could be 3-4 months, you know. So I can't wait around forever. I think if I skipped it and I don't come back to it and never do those 20 miles, I would always have that weighing on my mind that there was this very small section, less than 1% of the trail, that I hadn't done, even though it's so small in the grand scheme of things. So it needs to be done. I just don't believe that I'm going to be able to wait around for this trail to reopen. It's very probable that this won't be the last closure. This is just the first one out of many. What's crazy is to have forest fires this early in the season, and also to have forest fires in an area that is apparently covered in snow. All I know is that at this point I don't have a firm plan, and I'm still looking online and debating and seeing what other people are doing, trying to make the best decision for me and my hike. But all I'm going to do for sure is to make sure that I stay safe and that I don't put myself at risk by going anywhere near areas that the authorities have closed because of fires. There are a couple of people I've read so far that have said they're just going to go through the section anyway, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Your life is worth more than doing every inch of a trail. But I just wanted to keep you updated, because this is a somewhat daily vlog. Not every single day, but every time there's something happening, I want you to be aware of it. So I'm sorry this is just a short 2-camera piece for today, but back tomorrow with more actual hiking footage. So thank you everyone for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.